In this video, you have all new price predictions, support levels, resistance levels, and analysts on 10 stocks. Now, the order that the stocks will be in the title, okay? That's how the order was going to be. The first one we're going to start off is with Open, then Lyft, WBD, SMCI, Wulf, Gemini, MU, MP, App, and Coin. Those will be the 10 stocks we go over. Any other stocks you guys want me to go over, make sure you just comment that down below and I'll post it in the next video. So let's just get straight into it. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's get the video over 50 likes as fast as possible. And let's start with Open. So Open did have a nice push on September 11th. A little slowness on the 12th. We could take all our levels off now as we're trying to put new levels on here. I would say my next bigger target that I would be looking out for in Open, because we did trade Open this week, will be right around about $12. So let's put a target of about $12. That's where I'll be expecting Open to kind of go up into. And then we also will have to add some resistance levels on Open as well that we have on our chart, and then let's add a new support as well. So target level on Open is right around $12. Your support level, a little smaller of a support, is right around $9.05. So we'll see how Monday opens, if we hold that support or not. What will be ideal is if we start holding that strength, we start breaking above 10. I might buy some Open there for it to go up into the $12, understanding we just hit close to a resistance area, which brought a little pull down, right? Because Open had a very big day on Thursday. Like I said, I did play Open right here on September 11th. I got about 10% gain off Open. You can see the other scalps that I did about 6 scalps that day. Today I did 2 scalps, only on Tesla, over 50%. So say if I would have put like $1,000, I would have made over $500 within a couple minutes playing Tesla, right? Probably like 10 minutes. Make sure you guys join the team. Big Sell is live monthly, yearly, and lifetime to get access to the Discord and see me trade live every morning. Now, really fast track your success, and only if you are serious about the market, right? But that's what I'm kind of looking out for Open, for price predictions, potential plays, and levels. Let's head and go over to Lyft. Lyft has a bigger resistance around like 1985, but now we have a secondary area of resistance on Lyft at about 1875. I would say your smaller support on Lyft is about 1810, and then the only thing we would look out for Lyft is if it can start breaking that 1875 of resistance, then we'll look for it to go up to around that 20 range. So shares wise, maybe around 10%, option wise, maybe around 20 to 30, if it has like a nice strength push once it breaks that 1875. So my first target area will be right around 20, because that's a resistance. It might pull down again, and then it'll probably go up to like the 21s as the next target price area on Lyft. So we'll kind of see if it holds that small support and comes back and breaks that critical area of resistance. Then we'll go over WBD for Warner Bros. Some news came out. This thing rocketed from like $12.60 all the way up to like the 19 range. I know we're gonna have some y'all want some analysts on this one. This is up about 50% in about 2 days, so it is up pretty high. Now I do have some decent targets that I like on it. First, we have some resistance levels, and just in case I don't update it for a while, I'll give you 2 resistance levels we're kind of looking out for, and then my target area I'm kind of looking out for WBD to kind of run up to, right? Because I'm trying to go over stocks I usually don't go over. So these are your 2 areas of resistance. So I would like some type of slowness in here that will create a pull down from here, or maybe a pull down in this range. And then off that pull down, we want to hold support. Once we get that rocket back up, that's when I'll be looking to buy for it to go up to like that $23 range. So these 2 areas of resistance, the first one is right around 1950, and then the second area of resistance is about $20.85. So those would be the 2 resistance areas that I'll be looking out for. Now there is no like big support, but we could just put a smaller support on it just in case, right around like 1825. That's how I see WBD for right now. And then if we go over SMCI tried to get a pop-up off their shipments of NVIDIA's Blackwell Ultra systems, boosting this year-to-date gain to 44%. But the only big thing I'm looking out for on SMCI is the reversal. So it still has to break that secondary level of 4605. If you look at how it did today, it actually opened above the area, but it came right back below that resistance and then literally did nothing all day. So make sure you guys don't forget to smash the like button, comment those stocks down below. So that's the resistance level that I'm kind of looking out for. We can change the support on SMCI about $44.10. Resistance level is right around 4605. So once price comes back up in this range, then that's maybe when I'm thinking about doing a reversal play because I want SMCI to go into the 50s. That's like the only play I'm really looking out for is like a reversal of upside if it can continue the strength. But if it comes back down and breaks the support and start going down to like the 42s, there might not be a reversal on it, and it might just be like a one-day push off of news and come right back down. Let's go over Wulf. I saw some comments on Wulf. Wulf has a lot of resistance areas. I think there might be a bigger resistance area on it, but I don't think it would be now in this range, at least in my opinion. But we do have a resistance around like 1140, and you have a couple areas of resistance. I would say the bigger resistance that oh, that's just a dot. The bigger resistance that I'll be looking out for, that if it breaks, then it might interest me to go up in like maybe the $20 range or so to hit some targets up in this range. So once it breaks this 15 area, stuff gets a little juicy on Wulf in my opinion, but these are kind of just smaller gains. But you do have resistance around like 1140. I would say my bigger target is 20. So between $15 to 20 is probably when I would play Wulf. And that'll be around a 32% gain just off the share. So in this area, I would play Wulf, and this area has a lot of resistance. So that's just how I would look at Wulf and how I would play it. But those are kind of the levels. No really clean support, but those are your resistance areas. Gemini had an IPO. It literally opened up, tried to have a little push, probably faked out a lot of people, and literally instantly just dropped, right? Every IPO is not just going to rocket like some IPOs have. So you just want to be careful. I really don't have focuses on IPO. Usually on IPOs, I give them like a whole month, and then I look to kind of play them because usually they bottom out for about a month. So maybe around October 12th in this area for a Gemini, you'll probably see some bottom out, and then we might start to get some push off that bottom on Gemini. So that's what I would kind of just say on Gemini. There's not really much I would do with it right now. And then if we go to MU literally rocketed up, broke resistance, hit the targets. MU is pushing. Now be mindful, they still have earnings on September 23rd, which is not out yet. Okay, so that can still come. I think, did they hit all-time highs? Let's check. Yep, they did hit all-time highs. So now for me, I would like some type of pull down on MU. That's really all you kind of look out for is the pull down. We have a smaller support like around 155.55, and then your smaller resistance is about 157.75. So I would assume on Monday, if we kind of start breaking this resistance right here, we'll probably start seeing it in the 158s and maybe even the 159s and continue that push that it had a little bit today. Nice kind of slow push, but it might want to continue that if it breaks that resistance. If it doesn't break this resistance, you see how we kind of close, tested there, drop, tested here, drop, tested here, drop, here, drop, here, drop. If we continue to do that, we might actually want to start coming down to like that 155.55 area on MU. So that would be kind of like the only thing I would see on it. If we break that smaller resistance, maybe try to play like some scalp puts. I usually scalp every morning the market is open to really build the freedom, right? You want to make sure you know why you're trading. Why are you trading? Why are you in the market? I'm in the trade to have freedom. I usually trade an hour a day, and then we have the whole day free, and we go do something else, right? So make sure you guys join the team while the sale is live. The monthly, elite, yearly, and lifetime memberships where you get access to Discord, see me trade live every morning, long swings, crypto buys, scalps, and everything. So, and then let's go to MP Materials. So MP Materials have a resistance around $72.50. If it breaks this is the only way I would look for potential upside on MP. If it breaks that resistance level at 72.50. If it doesn't break that, I'm really not looking for any upsides on it. You do have two supports, one around 62.85 and then a secondary one around 59.80. For now, it just seems like if we break both of these, you'll probably see MU below the 50s. But only way I would look for upside is if it breaks that 72.75, and then if it does go up, I'll be looking for it to go like above the 80s, maybe potential shares and like potential calls as well. Then we can go to APP. This one broke resistance, hit the targets, all that good stuff. Let me see if it is at all-time highs. Yes, it is. At around 582 is all-time highs. So there's not much we could do at a stock at all-time highs. So we do have resistance about 584.80. If it breaks that on Monday, I'll be looking for all-time highs for like potential scalp calls and so forth. Other than that, that's about it to do on APP. Any shares or swings, I will wait to see like a potential pull down in here because it could pull down pretty fast. Just be careful. And then Coinbase. Coinbase has been stalled for a while. Resistance 322.65 and support 302.10. We're kind of just bobbling around here. We are trying to inch up above this resistance level. If we do, I'll be looking for Coinbase to get into like the 350. So that's a possible reversal call option play I'm looking out for that could be brewing on Coinbase. Okay, we also have some smaller supports if you want to mark them out. like around, I would say about 318.20. You have a smaller support. You have another support around 307.25. Then you have your bigger one around 302.10. So watch out for the areas of resistance. Coinbase potential reversal might be incoming. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Stay tuned for other videos, and always remember, no segregation of ours. So anything just for educational purposes only. So do not trade anything you see or hear in the video. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.